한 명씩 잡아도 돼. 한 명씩. 당하지 말고 한 명씩. 아 뭐야 이거.
You're a little soft, aren't you?
네, 이 게임 좀 해봤어요 저. 아야 죽겠다. 이게 소환수가 어그로 끌어주는 게 되게 중요해. 위험하다. 막아요. 오케이 살았고. 이게 소환수 중에 피 채워주는 얘가 지금 생겼거든요. 얘가 피 채워주는 얘일 거야. 이렇게 비겁하게 숨어 있다가 피 채워주면 다시 갑니다. 오케이. 간단하죠.
I've got to go see a guy about a gelding. So, I'll suffer you to survive for now. When we assemble again, you won't find yourself as fortunate.
잘 가.
Despite the bard's warm and shining personality, people continue to run from him like the plague. Perhaps he would one day learn that in order to keep friends near, a man such as himself needed to keep them tied up.
If only I could find a sock big enough to put in that mouth of yours.
Though Fnaf had escaped, the bard had the unmistakable feeling that they would meet again.
Of course, that's how these things always work. If they just stayed around and took their beating like a man for the first time, they'd save me a lot of trouble.
오케이 경험치 받고. 여기서 이 돼지들한테 안 죽게 조심해야 돼. 기껏 여기까지 왔다가 돼지들한테 죽으면 이렇게 가볍게 잡고. 다시 휴톤으로 돌아가면 됩니다.
So, you swine, happy to see me? Just you try running again, and it's fodder for the Finn folk you'll be.
Now, about my reward.
Reward? You're lucky I don't throw you in jail.
So, no reward then?
Out with you. You know, you keep coming round here, and pretty soon I'll let you stay.
밀어야지만.
Now be off with
닭은
you.
죽여야지만. 이제 우간의 어머니한테 가서 이 소식을 전해주죠. 가서
I've got some bad news, I'm afraid. Your boy was slain. Murdered by a trowel.
Oh no! Tell me it isn't true! Killed? I hope you avenged my boy.
I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you, but I want you to know, the ones that killed him, I cut them down where they stood.
You avenged my Ogun. Thank you, thank you. I knew you were a good man. May your future journeys continue in good health. Here, this was a charm Organ gave me, said it'd bring me luck. Why don't you take it?
예, 토끼의 발 얻었죠. 아까 그 노래 가사 중에 그런 내용이 있었어. 그 네비풋이 운을 가져다 주지 않았다 이런 말을 하는데 그게 이걸 뜻하는 거예요. 이제 커크웰로 가면 됩니다. 손은 밀어주고.
You know, you keep coming round here, and pretty soon I'll let you stay. Permanent. Now be off with you.
Pardon me.
You know, you keep coming round here, and pretty soon I'll let you stay. Permanent. Now be off with you.
Pardon me.
대장간에서 살 게 있던가? 없을 것 같은데.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
나중에 이 지도를 사야 되긴 하거든요. 근데 지금은 어차피 뭐 살 필요 없고.
What have you got to stab and bash with?
This is where we have our close combat weaponry. When you're battling a foe up close and personal, you don't want to skimp on your instrument of battle. In most cases, not the best.
Not interested. Show me your armor.
It's a fact. A warrior's only as tough as his weakest armor. Plenty of folks have bought the cheap stuff, but none of them have been
걔는
repeat
아직 안
customers,
만났어요.
if you take my meaning.
What else you got? See you, old man.
걔 자꾸 부리치고 다녀야지 나중에 나올 거예요. 이제 다음
You
마을로
know,
갑시다.
you keep
And so the bard arrived in Kirkwall, a peaceful and quiet town. The place seemed oddly familiar, and he would soon learn why.
Oh, my lord! I don't believe it. I truly don't believe it. Do my eyes deceive me?
One can only hope.
So much for peaceful and quiet.
Oh, my eyes speak the truth. My love has indeed returned. Although you vowed to return to my arms, time had cast doubt upon my heart. It's been so long since that magical night.
I'm truly sorry, milady, but I'm afraid you've mistaken me for someone else. Someone less handsome, I'm sure. I get that all the time.
Oh, surely you jest. That moonlit night, in the barn, up in the loft. You said you loved me. You said it was the most passionate moment you'd ever experienced.
Can you be more specific? I get a lot of that too. Look, I'm sorry. I don't remember you, which means one of two things. Either we never met, or that night was just magical for one of us.
I've never been so insulted in all my life.
Think hard. I'm sure you have.
When my father finds out, you'll get what's coming to you. You're nothing but a beast.
That obviously didn't bother you before.
You'll pay. I swear to you, you will pay.
I already have. I must get myself a chastity belt. Keep me out of trouble on such desperate nights.
You'd do all the world a favour if you threw away the key.
I'm looking for a man named Bove. Have you seen him?
Bove? You're looking for Bove? Look, everyone! It's another chosen one!
여기서 어나덜 초준원 이렇게 말하고 아까 그 오간도 죽기 전에 막 자기가 초준원이라고 말했잖아요. 이게 약간 스토리랑 관련이 조금 있어요. 여기도 통 부셔주면 됩니다.
Excuse me. Do you know where I might find one Bove?
Aye, I be one Bove. And may I ask who you be?
I ask the questions around here. I've been sent to you from Houghton by one of your brothers. Do you have some music for me?
Well, someone got up on the wrong side of the haystack this morning. Okay, how do I know you to be a trustworthy soul? Go down this street and you'll find the real Bove.
Your name isn't Bove?
Of course it is. Why would I lie about that?
But you said...
I'm Bove. I'm just not the Bove you want. It's not like I've cornered the market on the name Bove.
I'm not too fond of your attitude.
Good. That means I've done as intended. Now just take yourself that way and you'll find who you need. Just ask for Bove and tell him Bove sent you.
여기 아까 자세히 본 사람 알겠지만 얘가 지금 다리에 의족하고 있어요. 그리고 또 다른 보드를 만나면
excuse me. Are
얘는
you
팔이
Bove
없죠.
by any chance?
And who's asking?
Just a simple and confused traveller who's been sent here to ask your assistance.
Oh, but we're not here to confuse, I
Thank
assure
goodness.
you. Just tell
teach
me
the
what
magic
you need.
you know, and I'll thank you and be on me way.
Oh, you want the magic Bove? Well, why didn't you say so?
You better be joking.
If only I were, my friend. I wish I could help you, but you want the Bove down the street. Try to be more specific next time.
Maybe my blade can be more specific.
Well, don't be angry with me because of your lack of communication skills. Move along. Bove is waiting.
And tell him Bove said hello.
With pleasure.
So, in a moment of déjà vu, the bard walked off to meet Bove. So, in a moment of déjà vu, the bard walked off to meet Bove.
Very funny.
Look who it is, Sean. It's the bard.
The bard? I don't know it. Oh, the bard!
Do I know you two?
Do you know us? You don't remember Finstown?
Finstown, you say? Nah. Can't say I've ever been there.
Never been there? Why,
You're the hero of Finstown, bard.
I am?
He is.
Certainly. You remember Finstown, right? Why, there's a big reward just waiting for you.
Oh, you mean Finstown. Of course, of course. Sorry, I get that hero bit a lot, you know.
You do?
Please pardon my brother. He often lacks manners. Just head over to Finstown and they're bound to give you your reward. The good people have been dying to see you again.
Of course. I'll head over there when I'm able.
Very good. We'll notify them that you're on your way. Let's be on our way, brother.
나중에 빈스타운에 가면 상당히 재밌는 일이 일어납니다. 여기 또 나무통이.
I'm almost afraid to ask this, but, is your name Bove?
That's the name I go by. And what do you call
me
yourself?
Frustrated, but I'm hoping you can end this vicious circle I'm caught up in.
Oh, you poor man. If only I had
Really?
the slightest
Of
bit of
course.
sympathy for a
That
frustrated,
was an excellent
weary
question.
stranger taking up
You're
my
much
precious
brighter
time.
than you appear.
Bright
I
enough
suppose
that
I
I'm
can give
sure
you
you
one
can seek
question.
out my friend Bove down the street. He has a soft spot for simpletons such as yourself. Make sure you tell him I said hello.
저 밑으로 가면
You Bove?
Yes.
Please, please help me.
I'm sorry, the law around these parts forbids begging. Maybe one of my other friends will give you a breadcrumb or two. Move along. Still haven't figured things out, I see. Are you always this slow?
But that depends on how painful I want your death to be. And, a slow death seems very appropriate at the moment.
I see. Torture or help seem to be my only two options. Since I can handle humiliation better than pain, I'll help you.
따라가면 됩니다, 이제. 사실 이 보드들한테도 숨겨진 비밀이 있어요.
How nice to see you again. I've missed you.
Enough to help me?
Of course not. Have a nice day.
원래 이렇게 하면 되는데.
Don't you know that nice guys finish last?
What about nice guys with big swords and short tempers?
That's more like it. I'll be happy to help you.
Are you enjoying our fair town?
No, actually, I'd like to register a complaint with my sword.
I see. Well, my friend, let me take you to the complaint department.
쭉 달려가서 마지막.
Well, why wasn't I invited to the party?
Believe me, this is no party. I've no more patience with any of you.
Well, that's a shame. Without the four of us, I'm afraid you can't be helped.
Like I always say, the more the merrier. What's one more bove gonna hurt? Come along.
Though it had taken longer than expected, the bard and the four boves ventured forth. A prime example of the rude leading the rude.
요 놈을 쭉 따라가면
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Do we do it in the Lord high?
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
라이트 페어리.
Once you're inside, work yourself through the maze until you find 4 barrels. Behind those barrels is a passage that will lead you atop the bluff. There you'll meet a very good friend of ours who'll show you the way.
Why do I have the feeling that this little runaround is far from over?
Believe us, my friend, there is a method to our madness.
I'm sure there is, but no reason to take me down with you.
이제 여기까지 했으니까 이제 집을 뒤지면서 템을 루팅하죠.
That shopkeep.
이게 거의 모든 술집에서 쥐를 소환하면 돈을 받을 수 있습니다.
So what'll it be?
왜 안
See
되지?
you, old man.
Come again?
아, 됐다.
Arad! Someone do something!
Have no fear, lass. A simple rat is no match for me.
I Thank you, kindly sir. Here's a little reward from me and the tavern.
이렇게 지속적으로 공갈 사기단 할 수 있어요.
Who the hell are you? Get out of here! Leave me alone to wallow in sorrow.
Sorry, I didn't know this was the ladies' room.
Welcome to Kirkwall. Care to buy me a drink? I mean...
기부금
Heard it
줄 적
already.
없다. 여기가 무기 상점일 건데?
I'm sorry. You've obviously wandered into what you believe to be the local tavern. That is down the street.
Show me your bows.
Bows? You couldn't even afford the string.
What else you got? Let's talk about close quarters combat.
We sell only the finest melee weapons here. Much too expensive for you.
What else you got? See you, old man.
There's a shop in Houghton that you might be able to afford.
여기서 상점을 갈 때도 그냥 가지 말고 항상 술집에 가면은 매력을 올려주는 술이 있거든요.
So what'll it be?
여기는 매력을 올려주는 술이 없네.
See you, old man.
Come again?
올려주는 술이 없으면 휴튼에서 사오면 됩니다.
That shopkeep.
피해. 아, 핀스타운은 지금 가면 큰일 나요.
You know, you keep coming round here, and pretty soon I'll let you stay. Permanent. Now be off with you.
여기서 항상
Welcome back. What can I get for you?
How about one of these?
You've a fine eye, to be sure. That's some of my own.
I'll have one of those then. Ah, I needed that.
I hope you enjoyed that.
쭉 내려가서 수리통 부신 보상 받고 그거 사러 가죠.
My business is so good I'm opening up a second shop in Doonby. Thanks to you, I'll be the richest man in town. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Maybe I'll see you again.
500원. 짭짤하죠. 초반에 이렇게 돈 버는 게 나쁘지 않아요. 손을 밀어야죠. 한 번 더 밀어주고 닭을 죽이고.
You know, you keep...
가서
I'm sorry. You've obviously wandered into what you believe to be the local tavern. That is down the street.
하면 훨씬 싼 가격에 살 수 있죠.
Can you tell me about this?
This instrument is very used, a little dinged up and really not very good to look at. You may actually be able to afford it. We don't normally carry items like this, so I'll be happy to get rid of it. And hopefully you as well.
I'll take it.
Excellent. It looks much better on you than it does in my shop. Now get out.
I'd like to see your bows.
Bows? You couldn't even afford the string.
I'm intrigued.
Very nice, very accurate, very powerful, and most likely very unobtainable for a man in your position.
I'll take it.
It must have been very difficult to give up your life savings, but if this...
Let's have a look at your armour then.
You want armour? You do realise that we don't sell on credit here?
What else you got?
오케이.
See you, old man.
There's a shop in Houghton that you might be able to afford.
나가면 됩니다. 이제 정확히 기억이 안 나는데 이 상점에 있는 모든 무기를 사면은 저 주인장이 아마 갑자기 미안하다고 하던가? 아마 막 그럴 거예요.
I have a cousin who's an explorer. Last I heard.
이게 이제 유투를 아까 업그레이드 했잖아요. 그러면은 한 번에 2마리를 소환할 수 있어요.
Someone need a light?
또 여기서 이렇게 열심히 신나게 부시다 보면 500원을 또 벌 수 있죠. 근데 여기 상자가 있을 건데. 저 있다.
Ooh, that looked painful.
보디가드. 보디가드는 매우 단단한 친구입니다.
Take that!
오케이. 나가주면 되고요. 이 정도 부셨으면은 다시 휴튼 돌아가면 또 500원을 받을 수 있거든요. 돈 받으러 갑시다.
I don't know about you. You know, you keep coming round here, and pretty soon I'll let you stay. Permanent. Now be off with you.